Hello, everyone. In today's episode, we'll cover workplace compliments being perceived as insincere, signs to identify fake nice people, examples of behaviors like humble bragging and gossiping, the importance of not being cynical, and the value of genuine compliments. Have you ever received a compliment and wondered if it was genuine? Well, you're not alone. Believe it or not, a staggering 60% of workplace compliments are considered fake or insincere. It's natural to hope that people have good intentions, but unfortunately, that's not always the case. Sometimes people put on a facade and their true intentions go unnoticed. If you're skeptical about the authenticity of those around you, it's time to equip yourself with some knowledge. Luckily, we've got you covered with a field guide to spotting fake nice people. Firstly, pay attention to their body language. Fake nice people often have forced smiles or uncomfortable facial expressions that don't match their words. If someone seems too good to be true, they probably are. Another sign is inconsistency in their behavior. Do they act nice to one person and then switch gears when they're with someone else? That's a red flag. Additionally, fake nice people tend to overcompensate with excessive flattery or praise. It can be overwhelming and doesn't feel genuine. Furthermore, watch out for those who constantly talk about themselves. Fake nice people often divert conversations back to themselves because they crave attention. They may also be overly accommodating, always agreeing with others to avoid confrontation. While it may seem pleasant, it's likely just a show. Lastly, be cautious of people who gossip or spread rumors. True kindness means respecting others' privacy and not engaging in negative talk. Keep these 10 signs in mind next time you're trying to decipher someone's genuineness. Trust your instincts, and remember, actions speak louder than words. So today we're going to talk about some interesting and sometimes sneaky behaviors that people exhibit in their daily lives. You might have encountered some of them without even realizing it. Let's dive in. First up, we have humble bragging, an art form that has been around since long before the internet. It's when people downplay their accomplishments while secretly boasting about them. You know, those people who say things like, "I hate being a genius. People ask me for answers all the time." Surprisingly, statistics show that 55% of people actually prefer straightforward bragging over this sly technique. Next on our list is passive-aggressive behavior, which tends to lurk behind 70% of office conflicts. Instead of openly expressing their anger, passive aggressors disguise their true feelings with seemingly polite jabs. It can be quite frustrating to deal with, especially when you can sense the underlying hostility. Have you ever been ghosted? Well, you're not alone. In fact, a staggering 80% of millennials have experienced being ghosted at least once. It's the vanishing act that no one asked for. One day, you're having a great conversation, and the next, poof, they're gone, leaving you wondering what happened. The term crocodile tears dates back to ancient times. It refers to people faking emotions, often exaggerating their sadness, and then switching to hope or excitement faster than a politician's promise. It's an interesting phenomenon that shows how some individuals manipulate their emotions for personal gain. Psychologists have found an interesting way to spot a fake smile. They say that real smiles involve more facial muscles, including those that create eye wrinkles. So, if someone's eyes aren't laughing along with their mouth, chances are that their heart isn't genuinely happy either. Now let's talk about those people who just can't resist steering conversations towards themselves. These fake listeners tend to dominate conversations by constantly relating everything back to their own experiences. Studies have shown that a whopping 90% of conversations revolve around personal experiences rather than genuine interest in others. Beware of those who have hidden agendas. Around 30% of kind gestures actually come with ulterior motives. It's like the Trojan horse of niceness, where someone pretends to be kind or helpful, but they're secretly using it to their advantage. Another behavior to watch out for is when people direct their kindness solely towards those with power. This is known as power chasing and is a red flag. Treating everyone equally is a rare but valued trait, found in only 10% of people. So be cautious if someone only seems interested in being nice to those in higher positions. Gossipers and critics are another category to be aware of. They often talk about others with a gossipy tone, pretending to be concerned, but really just spreading rumors. Research has shown that a staggering 70% of adult conversations revolve around gossip. It's quite pervasive in our society. Surprisingly, despite all these sneaky behaviors, most niceness is actually genuine. In fact, studies have found that people tend to underestimate their own likability by 20%. So while there are fake nice people out there, it's important not to let them turn you into a cynical person. Genuine kindness does exist, and it's something that we should continue to believe in and cherish. And there you have it. A look into some interesting behaviors that people exhibit in their everyday lives. It's fascinating to see how these behaviors have been around for centuries and continue to shape our interactions with others. So, the next time you come across someone who fits one of these categories, you'll know what to look out for. Stay aware and stay kind. Have you ever played the game of fake niceness? It's like walking on a slippery slope, isn't it? But fear not, because with a little bit of observation, you can easily spot the ones with genuine hearts. Take, for instance, the person who admires your attire. Sure, it's easy to brush off their words as just another empty compliment, but pause for a moment and try to decipher their true intention. Are they being truly sincere, or are they just being polite? Genuine compliments are like rare gems in a sea of insincere flattery. They have the power to brighten up our day and make us feel special. So when you come across a heartfelt compliment, don't take it for granted. Treasure it. Cherish those little tokens of appreciation that come from the depths of someone's genuine heart. In this world where fake niceness is all too common, it's important to hold on to those genuine gestures of kindness. So the next time someone admires your attire, give them a sincere smile and heartfelt thanks. It's those small moments that remind us of the beauty of genuine connections. In this episode, we discussed how to identify fake nice people, explored various forms of insincerity, and offered tips on spotting genuine hearts through rare and valuable compliments. Thank you for tuning in to Raily Meets on the Move, where we've explored how to navigate the dating scene while on the go. Remember to subscribe for more valuable insights and advice on making your dating experiences truly unforgettable.